Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here to bring you a special reading for Twin Flames that are in separation. So I just wanted to do a quick little reading because it still is Mercury Retrograde time, and I wanted to give some messages from your Twin Flame if you haven't heard from them in a while or the communication isn't very, isn't very fluid or consistent. So I'm going to use the Romance Angel cards to get us some messages about what our Twin Flame is up to and how they're feeling about us during this separation time during Mercury Retrograde. Some messages that they'd like us to know for the good of all. Asking their higher selves of the collective of Twin Flames in separation. So it doesn't matter if you're the Divine Masculine or Feminine watching this reading. We just want to get some messages of how our twin feels about us. So if you're watching this, it's because you're wondering what's going on with your Twin Flame. So the first message here through the Romance Angels is keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So what I feel that to mean, as well as what it says on the surface there, is that your Twin Flame is different from any other person you've met in your entire life, or you've encountered, because you might not have physically met them, but you might have encountered them online and been in communication with them in that way. So they're just unlike anyone. The relationship is unlike any relationship that you've ever had before. So you want to keep an open mind and realize that there's a spiritual reason sometimes why there isn't communication. So during this time where there is no communication, there might be some things happening in their lives that you need to kind of respect, because some of them are going through spiritual awakening at this point, or going through some tough times that have to do with their spiritual awakening. I'm going to use the James Van Praagh Power of Love card to get a card which represents what's going on in their heart regarding you at the current moment. Okay, so what's going on in their heart is peacefulness. And so we have a nice peaceful color here. And this says, you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. So another thing to keep in mind is that when you're in the vibration of unconditional love, that leads to vibrations that are higher of joy, and then higher vibrations to that are peaceful vibrations. So what your divine counterpart is working on is finding peace within themselves. And that's what you should also be working on finding, because when you both harmonize and both are experiencing peacefulness, that's when you will attract and connect to each other. You can connect to your twin in the fifth dimension and create that sense of peacefulness, and that will attract them to you. Let's look at what the angel therapy message is. So what are they working on? We're going to do what are they working on. So asking the angels that surround them in their union to bring a message of what your Twin Flame is working on at this time. Okay, and what we get is base chakra. So your twin is working on their base chakra. So that is the root chakra that has to do with security, being financially stable. So they're working on those kinds of things. Also, they're working on home, career, and finances. So the card here says, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Sometimes this might be a message for you because your twin mirrors you, and maybe mirroring the fact that you also should think about if you describe your home, career, and finances in a positive way. All right, and we're going to see what your twin's higher self believes that you could work on now while you're in the state, hopefully, of surrender, allowing divine timing to come into play, allowing, God, source, universe to bring you together at the perfect time, which relates to that vibration of harmony. So we have two things that fell out, two cards that fell out. We have the crown chakra coming up that you could work on. So pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. So develop your crown, which is the connection between you and divine source. Okay, God. Pay attention to that. And then the other thing is integrity. Align your actions so they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Okay, so work on that. These are things that you can work on, your crown chakra, your integrity, so matching your words and actions to your values and how you live your life. And your twin will be working on their base chakra in order that you both maintain that sense of peacefulness. Let's look at an overall outcome. So kind of just looking for what deck to pick for this, because this is kind of a spontaneous reading that I'm doing. I was just kind of guided to do this. Okay, we're going to use the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. By the way, the Angel Therapy deck and Romance Angels are Doreen Virtue decks too. I'm going to use the Angel Answers to see what the outcome is of this situation. So let's see. Mercury is going to come out of retrograde and go direct in a few days, but then there's a shadow period of like a week to 10 days. So let's say by the middle of the month, what can we expect from our beloveds, possibly? Remember, this is May 2nd is when this reading is taking place, but it may be valid whenever you watch it. In the next few days to mid-month, what could we expect from our twin? Angels say meditation brings answers, so they don't want to give us any answers in this reading right now. They want us to meditate, they want us to pray, they want us to focus on what's important, connecting to God, Source, connecting to our higher selves, connecting to your beloved's higher self in meditation. These are all ways to strengthen your connection and to bring about a stronger bond between you and your twin flame. So, as I always do, I'm going to get the Archangel Michael deck and choose a card with divine guidance, with the message from Archangel Michael about our union. The message is, keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So yes, you're in separation right now, but Archangel Michael wants us to remember to thank God for helping us focus our inner vision and intention, and ask Archangel Michael for any guidance in releasing fears or doubts, granting us the confidence and courage to take action toward realizing our dreams. So I hope this reading brings you peace and harmony with your beloved. I'm sending you a Reiki healing energy infusion. Many blessings to you for light and love and harmony and peace. Namaste.